Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jay, and welcome to my channel where I give you guys tips on skincare, go over some of my favorite skincare products as well as the cool ingredients inside of them. Or like in this video, I'm going to do a reaction video, this time to the Disney star Skai Jackson. And for those of you guys that don't know her, she was on a Disney Channel show called Jessie, as well as being involved in some drama like not too long ago with the little rapper, so-called rapper Bad Baby, who... why does that girl have a career? I don't know. But yeah, so I'll be doing a reaction to Skai Jackson's skincare routine, and this will be very interesting to see what the little kids are doing, because I know that she's like 18 now, or is she around 18? I know she's older now, but to me, she'll be forever 5. I don't know why, that's just how it is. But before I get into this video, I want to tell you guys to first make sure that you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. Also, if you think I'm interesting or you think I'm cute and you want more of me outside of this skincare channel, you can also listen to my podcast I have called J Talking: Views from the Sidewalk. And it's a podcast in which I talk about all things regarding lifestyle, sometimes events going on in the news, as well as just, just a personal anecdote is making you guys laugh. And it's called J Talking: Views from the Sidewalk, as I said earlier. And you can find this podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, and pretty much everywhere else where they have podcasts. So yeah, make sure you listen to J Talking: Views from the Sidewalk as well. Also, you guys can follow me on Instagram as well, with my Instagram handle being at Jonathan Brown III. So JONATHANBROWNIII. My Instagram is definitely pretty great, if I must say so myself. But yeah, so anyway, without no further ado, I'm going to start this reaction video.
Hey guys, it's Skai, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video that has been highly requested. I see it all over my Instagram, my Twitter, like I see it probably 100 times a day. So I'm going to be doing my skincare routine. This is kind of what I do mainly at night. Some of the products here I use at night, but I'm just going to show you guys what I do, since you guys say I have good skin and I should really drop a skincare routine.
Her skin actually is really good.
For you guys, so if you want to know how you get nice and glowy skin, keep watching this video and make sure you guys
watch my video,
comment, and subscribe.
I must say her skin's really glowy, like it really does look good. That's why I say she would be forever 5 to me. So you can call me
Okay, so right now I have no makeup on my face. This is just my skin, nothing on it.
She looks really good with no makeup.
Probably
like
just
her
a little
skin
bit of
looks great.
leftover mascara. So I have a washcloth, which I'm gonna take. I'm gonna wet it and then wipe my face all over just to make sure everything's off. And then I will show you the next product that I'm going to use. So you want to make sure it's hot water when you're doing it. I mean, you can do cold, but hot definitely feels a lot more comfortable. Now I have my wet.
Okay, so I gotta stop it right there already. Let me just tell you guys, whenever you're washing your face or preparing your face, you do not want to put hot water on your face. I mean, it may feel good and it feel really relaxing. Actually, it might feel like really good, but hot water has the tendency to kind of sensitize your skin and makes it more sensitive and a little bit easier to irritate, as well as it can also dry out your skin as well if it's like too hot. So you don't want to use hot water on your face, and you don't want to use cold water either, because it feels like hell for one. Wait a minute, that was oxymoronic. Cold hell. Cold water has a tendency to kind of really restrict your skin and make it really tight, which isn't necessarily the worst thing, but it's not really ideal for your skin when washing your face. Ideally, it's best not to use cold water in your face as well. So it's best to use lukewarm water, like something right in the middle when you're washing your face.
I'm washcloth, and I'm just gonna take this and wipe my face all over. I'm really making sure that I get underneath my eyes, my eyeballs, everything, eyebrows, just to scrub everything off. A washcloth's kind of like a exfoliator too, so I love it. And this is what I use every
She's
day.
right.
And I always make...
So she's actually right. A washcloth does act kind of like an exfoliator, more like a physical exfoliator. And honestly, I wouldn't say it's not really ideal to rub your face all the time with washcloths or towels. However, since it's wet and she's doing it pretty gently, I'm not necessarily opposed to it, because I tend to do that sometimes as well.
Make sure I like get my edges, because I wear edges or gel.
Gotta get the edges.
the hairline, and you just want to make sure it's all cleaned out, because if you don't clean it out, it's going to clog your hairline pores, and then you could suffer hair loss, and that's definitely not what I want. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my St. Ives Apricot Scrub. I don't use this every day. I use this maybe once a week. It's not good to use this every day, since it does have like little prickly like ball things in it that could end up scratching your skin if you do this every day, because it is going to remove a dead layer of skin off. So this is what it looks like. It's just regular, kind of looks like a lotion.
Okay, so let's talk about this apricot scrub by St. Ives. So I will tell you guys that I will be the first one to tell you that it does help with blemishes in my experience. Now, everybody's different, but the scrub has worked really well for getting rid of blemishes I've gotten, and it worked relatively fast, so I have used it in the past. So I don't use it much anymore due to a few things I found about the product that really just were not appealing to me. So I'm going to tell you guys a couple of things about the St. Ives Apricot Scrub, and one of the ingredients is salicylic acid. And as I've mentioned before in multiple videos I've done so far, salicylic acid is a very, very great exfoliating acid. It's also known as a beta hydroxy acid, and this type of acid is known to go deep into the pores to exfoliate, getting out all the dead skin, oils, dirt, and it's just a really great and effective exfoliator. And I think it's a great ingredient in any exfoliator. However, it is kind of interesting how this is a physical exfoliator and it contains a chemical exfoliant, because salicylic acid is more so utilized in chemical exfoliators. So according to the St. Ives website, the salicylic acid is formulated in this product at 2%, and that's not necessarily a bad percentage. But like I said before, being that this scrub is a physical exfoliator and there's salicylic acid formulated at 2%, and salicylic acid is known to be in several chemical exfoliators, it makes me wonder if this product over exfoliates the skin in a way. And this is because this product also contains walnut shell powder, and that's the product that's meant to physical exfoliate your skin. So that's like pretty much the powder in the product that also goes into the skin to help exfoliate it physically. And according to some sources, walnut shell powder has jagged edges, and although it does physically exfoliate the skin, it can be quite rough on the skin and even cause micro tears. So it can be pretty bad for you in the long term. So walnut shell powder is pretty much too rough for the skin. So this combined with the salicylic acid and just the whole rubbing process of the skin, and you knowing that people rub their skin in different ways. Some people may rub it harsher than others. I have been guilty of that. So I just feel like this scrub is definitely not the best exfoliator in my opinion. Like I said, as far as the blemish control, it did work for me to get rid of blemishes quite fast. I don't use this product anymore just because I know it can be damaging to the skin. And I am glad that Skai did say that she uses the product only once a week, because she knows that it is pretty powerful for the skin, and you don't want to over exfoliate your skin. And based on the ingredients in this product alone, I am kind of wondering, does it over exfoliate your skin? Like, I'm not sure. I just don't want to take that risk. And I'm actually someone that needs an exfoliator that I can use, more than once a week. And this is just not the one to use more than once a week. And I just feel like it's just really bad for your skin. I feel like it just, I personally feel, this is my opinion, I just feel like this apricot scrub can bring more damage than good in the long term.
So I put this all over my skin, and I just rub it. Make sure you get it good into your skin. So I do this for about a minute, and then I'm gonna wash.
Remember, she said she only uses it once a week,
no,
so it's okay, I guess.
I'm crazy right now, but this is how it should look. I can't see. So this happens a lot with me. I'm not gonna open my eyes because they're gonna sting. Sometimes I can't get all of it off the first time, so I just wipe my eyes. Oh, okay, not too bad. And if you can't get all of it off, just take your washcloth and wipe that excess off. So now what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna pat my face. I don't want it extremely wet, but I don't want it.
So I do like that she is patting her face dry, but she did use the washcloth to kind of rub her face, to rub some of the scrub off. And she did this washcloth process early as well. So it's like, I do feel like this skincare routine has a little bit of over exfoliation with the apricot scrub already having some of the ingredients that it has.
Extremely dry, so I'm just patting my face, not rubbing, patting it to lock the moisture in. And then I'm gonna go in, which I don't do on a daily, I'm gonna go in with my Glam Glow Glitter Mask. I just got this. It's really good on my skin.
Glam
and I
Glow
just want to
Glitter
do a quick
Mask.
disclaimer, just because everything here works for me, it might not work for you. I have combination skin, but more on the dry side. My dry areas are
I
definitely
never heard the
here.
Glam Glow Glitter Mask. It sounds like a little kid.
Extremely
Like,
here on my
sounds
forehead and
really
my
childish
eyebrows,
to me.
and then it tends to be a little bit oily around my nose.
Glam
What I'm gonna
Glow
do
Glitter
is put this all over my face. It's one of those masks where you put it on and then you wait for it to dry and then you peel it off. So I'm gonna do that, and I just have to go get my brush to put this on with, and then I will come right back. So I'm just taking a makeup brush that I don't use. I don't know where I got this from, but I'm taking a makeup brush, and this is how I apply it, because doing it with your fingers is a little messy. So I'm just gonna glide this all over my face, and I love how this brush just spreads everything out. I mean, you can do use your fingers, that's definitely not a problem, but my preference is just to use a brush to distribute it evenly and get it all in.
Okay, so I've actually never heard of this Glam Glow Glitter Mask, so I am going to have to look this up because I'm very curious to know what's in this product. Like, I'm not really sure how I feel about glitter being in a mask. It just seems, I don't know, it just seems like I feel like glitter itself, in my personal opinion, I have no kind of science to back this up, but I would just feel like glitter in a mask. I feel like glitter kind of, I feel like it kind of exfoliates your skin, or not necessarily exfoliates your skin, but I feel like it's like a really tiny particle, and it could kind of be like a little bead. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's just something that's really fine that can kind of irritate your skin or like rub against it. Okay, so I'm actually looking for the Glam Glow Glitter Mask. Okay, and I found it. So she is using the Glam Glow. That's the name of the company, the Glam Glow. I literally thought the Glam Glow was the name of the whole product. I'm like, that is a lot. So this mask, it looked like she was using the purple one. Okay, so I pulled one up. This one is called Glam Glow, and it's like this one is the Gravity Mud, and it comes in a purple container, and it's actually silver instead of purple, but it's from the same company. And I'm assuming that these are the same ingredients as the mask she's using, since it's from the same company, has the same exact name, just a different color. Like, maybe she has like a special edition since it has like My Little Pony on it. But so this chrome peel off mask, or I guess purple in her case, treatment with mega targeted licorice and marshmallow extracts help skin feel firmer, tighten, and lift skin in an instant. Try not to selfie in it, it's impossible because of the glitter. So let's see some of the ingredients. So it has licorice, so it also has marshmallow leaf, and I'm reading some of the benefits of marshmallow leaf. So marshmallow is anti-inflammatory and is great for soothing irritation like acne and puffiness, and this is according to bustle.com, by the way. And it can also help slow the signs of aging. So I'm assuming that the marshmallow is what helps to firm the skin and make it tighter. And the funny thing is that I didn't know that marshmallow was a plant. Like, am I reading this right? Like, is marshmallow really a plant? Wikipedia said that marshmallow is a type of confectionery made of sugar, water, and gelatin whipped into a squishy consistency. So yeah, my research says that marshmallow is like made from sugar and stuff like that. So I'm guessing there's another type of marshmallow. I guess, well, this comes from marshmallow root. So I'm assuming that the ingredient in the product comes from marshmallow root or something. So I guess it may be a different type of marshmallow and not the kind that we're familiar with eating. But yeah, that's really interesting. I'm looking at some of the other ingredients, and I do see that this product does contain some surfactants, and all surfactants those are just like ingredients that help to clean the skin from impurities. So it helps to, take the dirt out and things like that. So it's pretty much cleansing agents, and that some of the surfactants that I see are polysorbate 80. I also see polysorbate 20. So I'm not super crazy about surfactants being in this, particularly polysorbate 80 and polysorbate 20, just because they are synthetic surfactants, and so they're not natural. And according to AnnMarieGianni.com, in its original form, polysorbate is a harmless sorbitol, which is a sugar alcohol for its use in personal care products. However, it's treated with ethylene oxide, thus the name polysorbate 20, because it's treated with 20 parts of ethylene oxide. So this is in regard to polysorbate 20. The result is an ingredient used as an emulsifier in cosmetic creams, lotions, deodorant, baby oil, sun lotion, and it's used to help mix oil and water. The problem with any ingredient that's treated with ethylene oxide, such as polysorbate 20, is that it can then become contaminated with 1,4-dioxane, a potentially dangerous byproduct. And in fact, 1,4-dioxane is a known animal carcinogen that penetrates readily into the skin. This ingredient has been linked with skin allergies. So just from that alone, I don't think that polysorbate 20 is the best product to have in a mask, especially something on your face. This product also contains denatured alcohol. And when alcohol is an astringent, it's not good for your skin. It really just dries your skin out. And when I say alcohol, I'm talking particularly about ethanol alcohol. So that's the one I'm talking about. Because some alcohols aren't necessarily bad for products, but denatured alcohol is really harsh on the skin. It dries it out, and it's just not. It's not a great ingredient for any skincare product, in my opinion. It can cause irritation to the skin as well as redness, and I just don't like the fact that this is actually pretty high on the ingredient list, and the fact that this is going all on your face as a mask, that is a little bit of a no-no in my opinion. Another ingredient this product contains is witch hazel, and I'm not necessarily opposed to having witch hazel on your skin because I feel some of the products I use do contain witch hazel, but not in a very high amount. And witch hazel is also kind of astringent on your skin as well and can cause irritation. And some research believes that witch hazel can help with blemishes and acne by drying it out. However, according to PolishChoice.com, and for those of you guys that don't know, Polish Choice is actually a skincare brand. Let's see. In the world of natural ingredients, witch hazel has a somewhat exaggerated reputation as a solution to an endless list of problems. Like many plant-derived substances, witch hazel is a source of several antioxidants, many of which benefit the skin. However, one main antioxidant is a group of chemicals known as tannins. Applied to skin, tannins have a constricting and drying effect. They compress proteins in skin, creating an invisible film that can, to a minor degree, temporarily degrease skin and minimize the look of enlarged pores. While that's good for the short term, the long term is another story. Depending on the part of the witch hazel plant used to make it, witch hazel naturally contains between 8 to 12% tannins. In addition to tannins, almost all types of witch hazel are distilled using denatured alcohol, also known as ethanol. And the extract contains about 14 to 15% alcohol. A lot of people wonder if witch hazel can clear up acne on their face or body. It's commonly thought that because witch hazel has astringent properties that it can drive acne. However, acne isn't about skin being wet. So drying it with astringent ingredients won't help. In truth, the irritation caused by witch hazel can make blemishes worse. As we mentioned above, most of the witch hazel preparations contain 14 and 15% alcohol, an amount that can significantly irritate the skin. Even if you don't see or feel that happening on the surface of the skin, the irritation is still taking place below the surface. So there you have it. Witch hazel is not the best ingredient to use in your skincare routine, as we just read. So yeah, this isn't the best ingredient for this mask, and just the fact that it contains witch hazel as well as alcohol, that's a bit concerning to me. So I just don't know if this is the best mask. And it also contains glitter, which, like I said, I don't know the effects of glitter, but I feel like it could possibly cause some micro tears in the skin, since glitter does tend to have sharp edges and it's on the skin, right? Yeah, so I don't like this mask, and also it just looks childish as hell.
Now that everything is all on my face, I'm just gonna let this dry since this is a peel off mask. Usually I let it sit for about 15, almost 20 minutes. If I feel like, because I'm a very patient person, so if I feel like if it's not drying enough, I'm just gonna come and
get it off. Please just wash it off. Don't leave it on there for 15 minutes.
Looking like a pony pooped on me. Okay guys, I think this is pretty much done. I don't know. I feel like I didn't add enough so I can like peel it off. Like I just put a thin layer on, but it's fine, it still works. So I'm just gonna try to, oh, there we go. I'm gonna peel as much as I can off and then wash the excess off. Looks like purple nasty skin. It literally feels like leather is on my skin. Like I have old wrinkly skin and it's stretchy. Yeah, some of it wasn't dry, but most of it is, so it'll work. Like I said, I'm just an impatient person. All right, I think that's the most we're gonna get off just by pulling it. So now I'm just gonna try to go and wash the excess off. Okay, I think that's good.
You guys.
So now I'm going to take my cotton balls and some witch hazel. I got this from
Okay, so after using an apricot scrub with walnut shell powder and salicylic acid and using a washcloth multiple times, as well as using this little glitter glam glow mask with witch hazel, alcohol, and these other harsh surfactants, now let's just use witch hazel by itself with a cotton ball. Not a very good idea at all. No, I don't know. This is way too much. You guys, please do not follow the skincare routine. Please do not. I'm not trying to crap on it. I know maybe she doesn't know better. I understand that she may not really know this stuff, but this is too much harshness on the skin. Too much exfoliation in my opinion, as well as just too much witch hazel and alcohol, and just too much astringent. Like, this is really going to dry someone's skin out in the long term. Like, I'm not a fan of this, and I can't believe that she's using witch hazel by itself after using that little glam poop mask. Like, this, you guys, I'm not a fan of the skincare routine at all. Like, and we just went over the effects of witch hazel, and she's using it again by itself. So, Sky, if you're watching this video, please do not do this routine again.
Trader Joe's, but you can get witch hazel anywhere. Usually I order most of my stuff like from Amazon or just go to CVS. Supermarkets should sell witch hazel because Trader Joe's did. So I just take a cotton ball, put my witch hazel on, and then I clean my face and my neck all over. And sometimes I'll do 2 cotton pads just in case. But if I feel like I got everything off, then I'll just use 1.
I will admit that using witch hazel or just any kind of like astringent, that it does help to get some of the dirts and oils out the skin, but it's just very drying to the skin, just not good at all. So I just feel like her skin it might be indeed clean, but at the cost of really just putting a lot of harsh chemicals on it. Like, honestly, you guys.
We're pretty much finished. The only thing that I use is shea butter. I don't put any, like, I don't know, face cream that you would get from like Sephora or anything like that.
So you guys, this actually might be my favorite part of her skincare routine, with her using shea butter. Shea butter is a very great moisturizer for the skin. It contains different fatty acids as well as vitamins, and it's just really good at nourishing the skin and making sure it's moisturized. And it's also organic and natural, so it's not like this shea butter itself, raw shea butter, contains all these harsh chemicals or anything like that. So it's really great for the skin in that way. It's also anti-inflammatory. And although shea butter is known to be quite oily on the skin and quite heavy, it's actually non-comedogenic. And that basically means that shea butter does not clog the pores. It's actually ranked a 0 on the comedogenic scale. So that means it does not clog pores. So you don't have to worry about getting blackheads or oil builders as a result of shea butter. So that's actually pretty cool. And like I said, it's just surprising to me because it's pretty thick and oily. And I guess that would be the downside of shea butter, because it's not the most comfortable for me, because I don't really like really heavy oily moisturizers. Like, I wouldn't mind a product that has shea butter in it, but using it in its raw form is great. But it's not the most comfortable, but it does have a lot of great benefits. Like, I can't really think of anything bad about it, just besides of the uncomfort that you may feel with it being greasy. But yeah, shea butter is a really great moisturizer, and I'm glad that she's using that in her skincare routine. And that actually might be the one product that she uses that keeps her skin very glowy and very healthy looking. Because like I said, her skin looks great. Like, it looks really youthful, very shiny. It looks really great. Like, it looks smooth. That's why I said earlier, like, she'll be forever 5. And I don't mean that as an insult, by the way. But yeah, her skin looks great and really healthy, and I think the shea butter has a lot to do with that. So I think one thing to pick from the skincare routine is definitely the shea butter, because yeah, shea butter is awesome.
Once in a while I'll use this, which is a water sleeping mask. But I'm trying to go more the natural way.
Let's keep it natural.
So what I use is shea butter, and my mom gets the raw African shea butter, and then she boils it down and mixes like a bunch of oils, like vitamin E oil and more.
So let me mention something that's quite important. So I just heard her say that she gets her mom to boil down the shea butter and mix in the different oils in it, which I don't want to say is a bad thing, but as somebody who does make skincare products and has a moisturizer that contains shea butter, it's called the Eris's Butterberry Balm, in case you're interested, at erisisco.com. One of the things that you do not want to do, like melting shea butter is not bad, but when you're boiling butters like shea butter, I don't think boiling it is the best thing to do. That's just because the heat, when it's that hot to us, boiling it can actually burn off some of the great nutrients and fatty acids in the shea butter. So it's not the best thing to do to boil your shea butter, as you risk burning those great nutrients off, as well as actually burning the butter itself. So I don't think that she should be boiling it and mixing with other oils. Well, I think it's nothing wrong with mixing other oils in it. However, when you have to boil it, I'm kind of against that. I will not boil it. Like I said, if you want to mix other oils in it, that's fine. If you want to melt it a little bit, that's fine as well. However, I would not make it hot to where it is going to boil, just because that can burn off some of the actual great benefits of shea butter.
I don't even know which one she uses exactly, but a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, a little does go a long way.
So I'm just gonna put a little bit and blend it all throughout my face and on my neck, and if I need more, I need more. And you want to make sure you get
her skin looks great again. Like
your face
it's really
kind of
shiny.
Thick
really
oil. Shea butter's oil. Oh yeah, it's just like a thick product, so you want to make sure you get it all throughout your skin. And I'm just going to use a little bit more for my neck. Okay guys, so I think I am pretty much done showing you guys my skincare routine. You don't have to use everything that I use. Also, like I said, everything that I use might not work. Yeah, we
probably should not use some of the products that she uses.
If you do have more oily skin, you can try shea butter, but I don't know if that will work for you. I usually do this during the nighttime, so I don't do shea butter. Well, I don't put a lot on during the day. When I get out the shower, I'll just do my witch hazel with the cotton pads, do a little bit of shea butter, and leave the house. But at night, I do make sure I put a little bit more on, just so it really gets through my skin. But on a daily, if you don't want to do the shea butter, or you don't want to do the St. Ives or the Glam Glow mask, you can just do witch hazel and a cotton pad, and that's really good for your skin too. But I would do the St. Ives at least once a week, just to make sure it gets all that dead skin off. It's really good with acne control, it says, and I found that to work very well. And also, you don't have to use Glam Glow. I got this from Sephora. Actually, someone gifted this to me. But I use a bunch of face masks too, like natural face masks. So even if it's like a vitamin E oil face mask, an aloe vera face mask, you can get those from CVS, Rite Aid, pretty much anywhere, or just order online on Amazon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down some videos you want to see me do next. And let me know if this actually works for you guys, if you guys try everything that I have, and let me know if you found a difference in your skin. One also big disclaimer, good skin also has to do with what you put inside your body. So whatever you put in your body goes out. So if you're eating a lot of junk food, a lot of food with grease, which I found myself to do a lot because I travel a lot. And you know, when you're traveling and let's just say you're in the South, it's like, ooh, let me get this, or let me get some fried chicken. Yeah, but then that ends up coming out of your pores, and you get bumps. Like, as you can see, I have a little bump, right? Well, not so little, a bump there. And that's just because obviously something's not agreeing within my body, and it's telling me throughout my skin, or sometimes even your stomach might hurt. So you always just want to listen to your body and listen to what your body's telling you. And you want to drink plenty of water, especially if you live, I mean, you should drink water, period, but I live in California and it's very dry here, so I had to make sure I drink a lot of water. I have a bad habit with doing that too. I know sometimes, I don't know if it's just me, but water has a weird taste. I know people say water doesn't have a taste, it's plain. No, to me,
water
it has
definitely does have a taste. Different water tastes different.
Yeah, sometimes I can't do it. I can't finish water. I know that it's good for me, so I like force myself to drink it. And now I'm finding that I force myself to drink it and I'm actually like craving water and like I'm wanting it more. So if you just like shove that water down your throat, you'll end up liking it eventually. So hopefully that works with me. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I ever change my skincare routine again, which I really don't think I'm going to, or I might change one thing. If I do, I'll let you guys know on my Instagram, at Skai Jackson if you don't follow me, and on Twitter. But I don't think I'll probably make another video unless I change it drastically. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Okay, so you guys, that was her skincare routine. So my final thoughts on this. I feel like this skincare routine has way too much exfoliation as far as using the washcloth repeatedly, as well as using the St. Ives apricot scrub, as well as the Glam Glow glitter mask, as well as the witch hazel. I just feel like that was just a bit too much for the skin. The reason I say exfoliation because washcloths are physical exfoliation, as well as the apricot scrub, and the apricot scrub does contain a chemical exfoliant as well, the salicylic acid. And the witch hazel, although it's not necessarily, I don't know if you would necessarily classify it as an exfoliator. A lot of people use it as an exfoliator. It's used in like a lot of exfoliating products, and you know, it contains alcohol as well as the mask. So yeah, a lot of exfoliation in this skincare routine. I feel like the moisturizer was really perfect. Like I feel like, honestly, like I feel shea butter is like the perfect moisturizer, and it's the only downside to it, like I said, is that it can be a little greasy and heavy, so it may not be the most comfortable. However, it does not clog up pores, so that's great. But yeah, this skincare routine, I hope she does changes it. I hope she takes heed to this video if she ever watches it. Yeah, so out of the skincare routine, I would say the best products would be the shea butter, the Glam Glow, throw that in the trash, honestly. The witch hazel, not the best product, and the apricot scrub, I would not recommend using that product just because I think it is a bit harsh on the skin, and there is some concerns regarding the walnut shell powder being too rough for the skin and causing micro tears. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on the skincare routine. If you guys have any other thoughts on it, make sure you leave it in the comment section. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, make sure you subscribe, like this video, share this video, and I will see you guys next time.